Joining me now is Jenny Ashby, Head of Race Equality at CLG. Jenny, we're at the end of the day. It's the REACH conference. How's it been?
Oh, it's been a fantastic day. We've had a brilliant turnout. We always thought we were going to have to turn people away, actually, but we managed to get everybody in. We've had some sessions. We heard from our Secretary of State. First off, he's very committed to this agenda. And then we went into some workshops and then came back at the end of the day to hear from some inspirational stories from one of the 20 national role models and a young black man who helped us select them. So all in all, a really fantastic day.
Could you tell us what was discussed in the workshops, what happens in the workshops?
Sure. OK, well, they covered a range of subjects. There were some representatives from another government department, so the Department for Children, Schools and Families, and they were talking about two different things. Firstly, about the various things that they're doing to try and close the attainment gap for pupils from different backgrounds, including black pupils. And another group was looking at how to improve the relationship between families and schools, recognising that really important learning environment that families provide. So that was sort of a government side. Then we also had some workshop presentations from organisations who are doing great stuff in the community. So, for example, the National Black Boys Can Association, and also some workshops that look more at research. So some research that we've looked at what sort of messages work well with young black men if we're trying to get certain messages across, and that will be relevant for some of the small role modelling organisations that are doing great work on the ground with these young guys.
REACH is all about raising aspirations, achievements. How successful has it been so far?
Well, it's a long-term process. We're only 18 months in, and the panel themselves, when they wrote the report with the recommendations, recognised that this was a generational thing. But actually, there are some really encouraging trends. So. The sorts of levels of GCSE attainment are going up amongst young men from African and from Caribbean origins, and so they're closing the gap with the average. There's still some way to go, but it's really good signs.
And how do you feel the government can improve achievement levels not only in the black community but generally within the ethnic minority communities?
Well, part of it's about having a really clear picture of what's going on. And actually we're lucky in this country because we have very good data that we can look at by different groups. But then it's about taking action, and it's about government setting clear expectations that schools will look at that data, identify where there might be differences and actually do something about it. And that's where the new Ofsted inspection framework comes in, because from September, schools are going to be scrutinised on the way in which they're delivering for various different groups of pupils. And actually, if there are gaps that can't be explained or schools aren't doing anything about, they'll automatically be judged inadequate. And that's going to be a really powerful tool for schools. The other thing, I think, is about looking at the fantastic practice that is out there, because there's many schools and there's many organisations who are bucking some of the national average trends. So searching that out and sharing it more widely amongst people who are very, very busily doing their own thing in their own locality, but we can kind of take a bit of a step back and share some of that good practice to help everyone benefit.
So all in all, today's been successful.
Oh, absolutely. REACH has been an absolute joy to work on and will continue to be so in the future, I think.
Okay, Jenny Ashby, thank you so much.
Thank you.